this up.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Denver Broncos and our home team.
You don't need him.
Here's Khalif Raymond to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Then get rid of him. You don't need him.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jensen. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Yannick Ngakoue in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes.
And he's going to go down again.
Malik Jackson
scored a touchdown for him in the Super Bowl. Malik Jackson, he's the one to get him this time. And back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And a little too much mustard on that one. Into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Carry for Leonard Fournette. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. To throw on 2nd down. Dawson. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Back to throw. Dawson. Sharks got it, left side. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher, guys trying to get to the football.
It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with third down looming. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, third and short. That's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school
What?
smash mouth football. Now a play fake here on first down. Dumps it off to Fournette. And a pretty little juke move there.
Passing
Nice
for
gain.
that so much.
7 yards on the play, and it'll make it a second
Alright,
down.
so
I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty
bro,
well.
is that what I think it is?
It's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
On 4th down, Dawson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Sua Cravens with a pick, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, this is one of the downsides of being a rookie quarterback. You know you're going to get called out about everything you do that goes wrong. Here, maybe he's a little uncertain about where to go with the football, and at this level, uncertainty equals turnovers. And this one winds up being intercepted.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. Shreds the tackle. A good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Hurry up, here we go. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up the 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jensen. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Yannick Ngakoue. He's the one that gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Marquette King now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And it's taken in at the 9. Give him 11 yards that time on the return, and the Jaguars go. offense. First down and 10. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Off the play fake. Dawson steps away. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gritty play there. Put his nose down and got his guys a first.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it and run time, and he picks up a first down.
Looking to throw. Dawson. And that'll be it.
Oh, damn, I didn't mean to do that. Wow.
Let's see what that's about. Trying to defend the out route there.
Yeah, I think it's somebody.
You know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second in just about.
Excuse me.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Here's a carry for a former starter. This is T.J. Yeldon. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Throwing on first down. Dawson over the middle, complete. That's Cole. And he gets it down to the 32. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6.
Here we go. What? 90.
Back to throw. Dawson. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Cole. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. On first and 10, Dawson. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Looking to throw on second down. Dawson. This is Yeldon on the dump off. And he's able to get it to the edge.
Yeah,
of the red zone
I think the back was in. I don't know for sure.
They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the really generate big plays for an offense.
And he'll be taken down.
That's somebody. He got nice right there.
Convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Looking to throw. Dawson. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. Larry Ogunjobi able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of a yard. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Dawson. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Will Parks. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on? Scheme. Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Watch him now, Barney. Set. 3-19.
They go play action here on 1st down. That one taken in by Carlos Henderson.
Oh.
And the Jags grab it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
That's exactly why I want you.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it,
preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that come regular season, he's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, yeah, I don't want to do this when it comes time for the games to count.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often
that's wide receiver.
You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. On 2nd down, here's Yeldon. And some room to maneuver. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 19 yards there on the pickup. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Play action. Dawson finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear...
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. So that is 3 interceptions now in this 1st half, and you hate to ask the question, but yeah, let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless 1st half. My good friend Charles and I right back at you after this. Off the play fake. Jensen. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Sacks, a growing theme in this 1st half. This is 2nd and long. This is Breida. And he's got some space here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one good for 33 and a first.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key to left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left.
And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way home for a Broncos score. In for the score. And the Broncos are in for 6.
When we drop defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Keelan Cole now to return. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. On first down, Dawson forced out to his left. And Austin Seferian-Jenkins has it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 6 there on first. To throw on second down, Dawson, and it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
From the gun on third down, Dawson, he's going to wind up. That's caught inside the 20. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A big play there, 54 yards. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And coming out now, the Broncos. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Play action. Jensen rolling to his left. And a big loss here.
Bro, can y'all block?
Marcel Darius able to get in and run him down for a loss of 14. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
All right, here we go.
This is Hines. Spins past it. Oh, another great move.
Do not get caught. Let's go.
All the way home for a Broncos score.
Let's go.
A great effort there. 89 yards. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. McManus's point
Let's go.
is good.
That's a top 10 right there. Fuck you mean? That's definitely top 10 right there. Like I said, I'm bringing them back to top 10s.
Kickoff unit is out on the field, and they
go.
will send this one away. Cole now on the return. And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 and make it the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Dawson. He's going to loft
Oh
on
my
deep
God.
inside here.
All right,
And
so
that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing again. Dawson. Flushed out right. Incomplete. And we're down to
my
8
backups.
seconds
That's hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm like, God.
The
Hell yeah.
Jaguars
I'm
on
like,
3rd
God
down. They've
damn.
been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Dawson. Being chased out left. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best.
Oh.
That brings us to the end of this first half of play.
Feel like a playoff game. Don't it? Don't it feel like a playoff game? God damn. Yeah.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Cole now on the return. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They're down here,
I just want to see
very
something.
much in this game. What's the tonality of a
-3.
coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that.
There we go.
Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the 2nd half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Yeldon.
Look at that shit.
Fighting. He wants the football. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Here's Hines. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56. Set. Green.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. There for the tackle, the former Wisconsin Badger, Leon Jacobs.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Here's Hines on a toss play. Nice footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Looking to throw on second down. Jensen. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Braxton Berrios, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos use the short field
lag.
advantage as they cash in for 6. Set now to kick this one away.
Why am I lagging on the kicks only? God dang.
This will be taken very short.
No, it's just on the kicks. Like everything else, I'm fine with.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it now because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Do that again. Do that again.
Off the play fake. Dawson.
Yep.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game.
I think Dawson a rookie.
Best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, we're into the second half, and this offense has not scored a lot of points, and that was another example of why. I think it's time to open things up and start really trying to move the ball.
Off play action. Dawson. And he's going to be
Ooh, thank you, DeMarcus.
DeMarcus Walker in there to bring him down.
Thank you.
For a loss of 7.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Off the play fake. Dawson. They'll roll him out right. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle.
You can't be serious, yo.
Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. Ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. Lambo to add on the extra point.
Like I said, it's feeling like a playoff game.
And the lead will shrink to 6.
It's just a preseason game. Relax, bud.
Here's Lambo out to kick this one away.
Just a preseason.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Throwing on first down. Jensen. He's going to air one out. He's got a man complete. They give him a gain of 37.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
Lucky 56. All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
On first and 10, Jensen. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Come on now.
He is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. As his guys are in for 6, and the Broncos will extend their lead.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
And 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular? particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Cole now on the return.
It's the third quarter and they're down on the scoreboard.
I don't understand why this feels like a playoff game for no goddamn reason.
What a great way to get set up.
The Jaguars
It's a good game,
now
though.
heads back onto the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And time finally runs out. He can't get
Good shit,
rid of the
DeMarcus.
football, and he's taken down. DeMarcus Walker in
Huh?
there to get him for his second sack of the night. Now following the sack, they'll come up here.
These are
second
backups.
down and 12. Off play action. Dawson. He's going to let this one go deep. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
All right, now, look at 56.
On first down, Jensen launching one for Henderson. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way home.
You want to play that game, buddy?
Score. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. He's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving them up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out.
Oh, hell.
It totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. To throw again, Dawson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 42. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing it.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now it's Hines. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Dante Fowler in on the stop.
And there's a nice stop for the defense. They've had a tough time containing this guy all game long, but maybe they can build a little bit off of that play, a little bit of confidence, a little bit of momentum. Yeah, every now and then you can actually tackle that guy.
Off the play fake, Jensen. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
On is the punter King to send it away. And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. 12 yards on the return that time. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. And now out come the Jags. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things
Shut out.
See if they
17
can reassert themselves here. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
Hey, you coming to the chat?
31-yard line.
I ain't get a notification. I didn't get a notification.
A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here.
Yeah, I'm going to it right now. Is that a preseason game they doing?
Mm-hmm. Shit.
All right.
Should have went here for the first part of it, boy.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, Dawson.
Look at Dad coming on like y'all in the same spot. I think y'all doing that for.
And they'll start out with great field position at the 47.
Y'all in the same house.
Enemy territory.
Mm-hmm. Y'all need to share.
Throwing on first down. Jensen.
Oh, that was bad on me.
One that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker Miles Jack. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now.
I know better than
Now
that.
it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And a nice gain at 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But
He caught that.
A little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. A very solid gain of
I'm
27.
not talking about that.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they've
I really need to get my workout in, dude.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game.
Hey, you
Now
got
can they
this one.
continue to feed off that? And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. He'll get it up the middle, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Did your high school have that same push them back cheer?
I was a kicker.
Well, it certainly worked. Didn't matter if we were kickers or not. That one worked, didn't it? They pushed him back at his last snap of the ball, and boy, they created a nice play for themselves. Would they lose 3 on that one?
Yeah, from the 1 back to the 4. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it, Kurt Coleman?
You know.
That's right. It's then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct.
All right, now look at 56. Look at.
Yeah, no.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Nah.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson.
Fucking.
And his guys
Ooh.
get the football
Alright,
at
yo.
their own
I'm just
47-yard line. Very good starting field
Fucking
position
lag
for the
heavily.
Jaguars offense as they
Woo.
come up 1st and 10.
Good hit, baby. Good hit, baby.
The drive. Dawson.
Take that,
Time is
mother.
left. Throw left side complete. That's Cole. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. On 1st and 10, Dawson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cole. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL,
Ron Barkley, baby.
Routine. And I
baby.
talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300.
Really?
He will have a touchdown. How about that? Their quarterback, an 18-yard touchdown run. And a forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good.
That's it. Skip it.
Out to kick this one away.
That's because you don't click them on. I clicked them on and hit the hit stick.
This one taken just inside the 10.
Hit stick. I hit the hit stick.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think,
Oh, boom!
Shit! Don't give them a chance.
Get the fuck.
Confidence in him and let him fling another one.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Oh, shit. Fuck, I missed that motherfucker.
And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21.
Come on, big boy. Supposed to, but I hit the wrong button. It didn't hit. I got it. So good.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They run again with Hines. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Thank you.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jensen.
Go forward.
Let's go.
I like it. I like it.
Go ahead and get it.
Denver in for the score. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
Brandon, remind me again, this is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
A rookie indeed.
I mean, because my eyes are telling me something I'm having trouble believing. 5 touchdown passes. He's thrown 5 in this game. Are you kidding me?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Jaguars offense.
No, sir.
It's set to go again.
Like how you turned up in there, though. Little twisted shit. Good shit, man. Next time, make your ass fumble the ball.
On 1st down, Dawson.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby.
Just short of the
Shit.
45 at the
Let's
44.
do it.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Ohio! Back round!
Off play action, Dawson. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports.
Should have got in there. He should have got in there.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Flex round! Flex round!
Operating from the gun, Dawson. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
As this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
Leopard! Leopard!
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Good drive, man.
Quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
No. Check. Patriot! Patriot! Here we go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket.
He's breaking up.
Just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Jensen launching one for Henderson. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know,
Watch it now.
You can never have it.
Watch it, guys.
It widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Good job, Miller. Next time we got juke. Either that or run them over, baby.
Be returnable. It's out of the back of the end
Run them
zone
over,
for a
baby.
touchback. The Jags offense now gets
Run them over, baby.
to the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Thank you.
Probably just want to
I'm out.
put this one behind them. Back to the air on 2nd down. Dawson.
What'd you say, baby?
And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Dawson. And he loses the football a 2nd time, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Now, I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not there for him.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Ohio!
Throwing on 1st down. Dawson steps away to his left. He's going to let it fly. Bust. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Will Parks. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game.
You sure you want to do that, bro?
The eight. The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
Ty Detmer. He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows what
I think they gave me inches. Oh, okay.
I don't know. It has not been good.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
Well, right now, maybe. They're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points for everyone if they win big.
Going for the deep ball.
Ooh, come on. Oh, boy.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a opening.
You better run some cover stuff because your people get burnt.
Need to be a little bit more careful.
That motherfucker.
Got a couple more downs to play with.
Off the play fake. Jensen. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. It's in.
Just know.
Took a shot. Couldn't.
Just know.
Charles, it's
Just
one
know.
thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points.
That's what I say. Just